Clear my throat.
It's the soundproof hunger.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How y'all doing out there? Welcome back to the Soundproof Hunger Room. Y'all know me, call it Pop Sean. Here, pushing buttons, whether it's on this doohickey right here or if it's in your feelings. Either way, we want that conversation. 18th, how you been, brother? What's happening with you?
What up, though? What up, though? We back in here. Don't know for how long, but we back in here. Let's have a good show, man.
We've been telling them, man, we just want to sit on stuff. We don't want to put out just fluff. We want to really come in here and have some stuff that we can really talk about, which is what started this show. And first, I want to give a shout out to the Grits and Eggs podcast. Saw them guys on Breakfast Club, and literally the way that they started is literally everything we did. We started with the conversations, and people will kind of jump into our conversations, and we had an idea of what we wanted to talk about and what we wasn't going to talk about. And those brothers, they're doing a great job. So if you get a chance, you probably see the clips, Grits and Eggs podcast. I just like them guys because they followed the same steps that we follow. I even like when he talked about the sponsors try to come. He said, we ain't doing no dick pills, we ain't doing no gambling. So, yeah, I mean, so so nah. But yeah, man, shout out to them. Like I said, we just gonna talk about the things that really be important to us, and that's why you getting these shows just here and there. And a lot of time we just got life going on. Let's just be honest, just a lot of life going on. But we still enjoying it. We still gonna have a good time with it, and we gonna get right to it.
You'll take a multivitamin pill.
But
You might take multivitamin while it's gone.
Multivitamin, that'll help. But you rather do that than just straight up dick pill, though, right?
I don't know. Some brothers take dick pills.
A lot of people do it, but you want to sell them?
The check like.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's what we're talking about. Anyway, starting off with the news, man, we're going to reach back a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that been happening that I know I wanted to speak about. One of the things that stood out to me that I think, again, staying on the avenue of podcasting and how it influences people. Juelz Santana, if you remember from Dipset back in the day, was on the podcast about a month ago. And he was saying how kids don't have to read now. They should just learn how to go to school and start a business. And he got a lot of flack for that, a whole lot. And stuff like that, I think, is just ignorant. To say that you shouldn't teach people how to read is wrong on every level possible. Because if you teach me how to go out here and make $1 and I get this big contract, who gonna read the contract? Who gonna read over the contract? There's so many ways you can get screwed out of just not knowing how to read and take care of yourself. So to just look at just getting money all the time, that ain't the way to do it, brother. I know that's one avenue, but you got to start from the bottom. And reading is straight fundamental. So to say that kids don't have to know how to read now is just ignorant. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I never thought nobody would say it out loud. I guess you know what I'm saying? That they feel like people should know how to read. I mean, I think you hit everything that need to be said on that. As far as being able to read. I wonder if I could ask him, I would want to ask him, like, did he mean like actual reading, or as far as like how education is being taught over here? Like, because overseas, you go into your major or your career early. It ain't really a lot of recess and fluff classes,
Right,
like you,
right.
whatever you going to be, they kind of lean towards that
Mhm.
versus a lot of places, other places. So I wonder if he meant like that, or did he just mean like actual?
He said read, dog.
Just, you don't need to know how to read. I was like,
That's what he said. He didn't say not going into your curriculum. He said read.
and maybe he using, because I don't know if the brother know how to read. You know what I'm saying? Itself, like he made it without education, I guess. I'm trying to figure out a way that he could have meant that besides what he said, because that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
You trying to help him?
Keep reading, y'all.
Yeah, y'all.
Especially learn how to read so you can read out loud, because I know some of y'all be that reading out loud.
There you go. There you go. You just couldn't help
that
yourself.
Reading out loud.
You
crazy.
couldn't help yourself, man. Also, you can't get everything. You can't get everything in clips. You gotta read a book sometime. Read a book, people.
Yeah, everybody. Definitely pick up a book. Check it out now.
Yeah. Moving on. Another. Well, this one is an athlete. Odell Beckham came out and he was saying how 100 million can't last a lifetime. Now, there's certain levels to this one. So there's certain levels to this one, but the perspective he's taking is from where he is. And I hear you, but I still think it's a dumb take, because financial literacy is important. I don't care how much money you make. Financial literacy is important. And for you as an athlete, and I saw kind of a lot of different athletes talking about it, and they were saying how, I think it was Carmelo was kind of saying it.
He kind of agreed with him.
Yeah, he was saying, if you look at it, you ain't never had money. You come up, now you take care of your mama, you take care of your daddy, your cousins, you paying all this stuff, and you're not paying it out. You're just paying for it. And you look up, and then I think he was saying something they had to pay to the NBA or something.
Yeah, they got dudes.
Dudes and stuff. And he was like, I can see how that's possible. Now, for an average man such as ourselves, 100 million, I'm not finna be paying for everybody's houses. If I do, it's gonna be $300,000-$400,000 house, and that's it.
I'm about to say, how do you know though?
I don't see, and I guess because I don't lead with money like that, and I feel like if you bring that on, especially if I don't have nothing else coming in, I'm not gonna be trying to spend it like that.
See, I think it broke it down. He ended up out of 100 million. I think it ended up with like after taxes and dues and all that, it ended up breaking down to like maybe 50, maybe 45, something like that.
Mil.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then he said, your lifestyle changes off the top, which is true. You become the breadwinner of your family and generations.
Literally.
It ain't even generations ahead, generations behind you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Me being who I am, knowing how I am with money, $100 million is a lot of money. Have I ever had a chance to live how they live and all that? No, I don't know what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I can't say. I can sit here today as a broke human being, so to speak. So to speak. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna let you speak.
To say, I know I can save 100 million. I know I can sit here right now and say that because I've never had it.
Right. But
give me 100 million. I don't know who I am. I'll be honest. Like, you don't know who you gonna be with 100 million. Like, let's be honest. Like, should money change you? No, will it? You goddamn right it will.
Of course, a little bit.
I'm just saying, a little bit.
I'm going to Rolexes instead of my Movado. But it's still gonna be in moderation.
You saying that now?
Look, because I look at it like this. So say if I go and I get a bigger house. Say if I go get a $2-3 million house.
Right.
And I get in there, and again, it's me. And if I get married or whatever, this big old space.
You get married?
Huh?
You get married?
Hopefully at some point.
Okay, so that 100, after that 60, after that 50, this how you get 50. You get married. Mm-hmm. Now you're down about, I'm going to say give about 10 million just in life. So,
between me and my wife.
Yeah.
So even in that $2-3 million house, I'm gonna be like, what I'm doing with all this space?
It all depends. Because you might move your parents in.
Still,
You ain't movie paying attention.
yeah, I
You hear
would.
that? You
I
hear that,
would.
dog? Frank.
No, I would. No, I would do that and have a caretaker for him.
Freezy, you hear that? Frizzle, you hear? You ain't moving in, dog.
But I'm not just gonna be over the top lavish with it. Like me personally, I think I'm still gonna be practical with. Now I'm still gonna floss a little bit. My cars,
And that's what he said. That's what he said.
But to continuously do it, like I'm paying my stuff flat out. I'm not gonna keep trying to. Like I ain't gotta have the 2028 Benz. You know what I'm saying? Once I get to 2025, I'm good.
You real. That's real. I mean, lifestyles matter. What you do now, you probably do it 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no goat looking for the shoes. You just buying the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. All this adds up. You know, your car change. You go from what you drive now to, you might have a spaceship outside. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it happens. Odell Beckham's not even 35, I don't think.
Nah.
So you gave him this money in his 20s. You give me $100 million in my 20s, dog. I can't tell you that I'm financially.
Nah, I agree with you on
literate.
Completely agree with
or
you
have literacy to.
That's why I say it's levels
to put it to where I can do it forever. Like especially if I come from nothing. Do I want to go back to nothing? No. So should I have a conscience about that? Should I be scared to return into that? Yeah. At 20-something years old, we superheroes in our 20s. We feel like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get another one of these checks, and that's what I think he was saying. Like, you get this money thinking that another one coming,
it's gonna keep coming,
and something happened and it don't come, and you stuck with what you got left.
Yeah.
Should $100 million, should $50 million? I'm gonna say just 50. Last you a lifetime? It should. If depends on your lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I heard him. It sounds crazy to people that go to work every day, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I hear him.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a his perspective I can understand, but just average working man is like, nah, that's easy. Anyway, moving on. Since we're talking about sports, let's kind of jump into this one right here. Fans heckling athletes. We've seen a rise in it to an extent to where it's fans are getting kicked out. And for me, it's like when I see some of it, I'm like, okay, they need to leave. And sometimes like this is regular banter between regular banter between, usually when you say, oh, you trash, this and that, boom, boom. And now it's to the point to where people are so comfortable when they're saying personal stuff and it's personal attacks. So where's the line is my question.
It should be. I mean, I should be able to punch you in your face. You say something crazy. Like they like even with Russ, they take it to the edge with Russ because they know Russ gonna say something back. So I think sometimes fans do it just to get him to say something back. I just watched shout out to Saya somewhere in America. He was at a Kings game. They was getting trashed. This man paid for 4 seats at $150,000.
I saw that
a piece.
I saw that.
He sits
time fan.
Yeah, he sits 2 rows behind the actual team, and he was like, "Yo, y'all effort is trash out here." You know what I'm saying? He was talking to another gentleman. A player heard him. A player said something to him. He said something back to the player. But the player that he said something to him has terrible defense.
It was Levine.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And to tell somebody to spend that kind of money to see y'all play well, just go home then. I'd be hot too.
Yeah.
Because I paid for my seats with my hard-earned money, however I got it. You should put an effort in because if I don't pay for these seats, you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the point to where a player don't care, fans we can go a little bit too far sometimes, but at some point, man, where's the accountability for the effort? Because we paying for this.
Right.
I remember, I was very much into traveling to go see basketball games. But then it got to the point, I think Adam Silver, just me personally, ruined the NBA for money. You know what I'm saying? You took out defense. It's small ball, so big men really don't exist no more. It's actually positionless basketball,
And the refs don't call
and,
traveling
and,
no
and they
more.
don't. Yeah, the rules changed because these guys can't. They couldn't get the fundamentals down, so they added other things to them,
Mm.
so they could do the moves and all that. Just he ruined basketball, and I used to tell my cousin, 'cause we used to go all the time. Like we're pretty much at the point to where we're paying to watch these dudes develop,
Mm.
and I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even let's take it back to the far as LeBron. When LeBron first got to the league, we went to the game. LeBron didn't even know how to do a pick and roll. I didn't know how to pick and roll, dog, since
That's
I
that's
might have been
basketball
in
101.
I might have been in sixth grade.
101.
You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't get the pick and roll down. Jumper was, we was working on it still. I ain't sitting here knocking him because I know you know what I'm saying. LeBron fans gonna come talk crazy. It don't matter to me. Because y'all don't even go to the games. Y'all talk crazy for me from your living room. I'm actually going to the games. So, we different. We're different. You know what I'm saying? Just things like I remember Larry Hughes couldn't go left.
Mm-hmm.
And we looking at the game. We actually at the game dissecting the players. Like, we actually got to pay to watch these guys develop. And I ain't got money for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they should have to stay in college at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because that game actually is better now than the NBA game, and it should never be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think sometimes fans they can go too far, but sometimes fans get tired too, man. I get tired if I I get tired of yelling at my TV. So if I can get your ass in person, I'm definitely gonna say what I need to say.
And I paid for parking,
but
and the seats.
That don't make me that don't give me the right to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's still a grown man you're talking to. Mm-hmm. And he should have the right to reply without getting fined. I ain't saying he got to end up in the crowd. I ain't saying that. Mm-hmm. But if you go too far, what would you think what would you do if somebody said the same thing to you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody gonna sit here and say, oh man, it's just words and all that. That's nonsense. Everybody got a trigger. Mm-hmm. It's just somebody can get to it. But as somebody that's paying to see me yelling out to me on the floor, I ain't going for it.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at LeBron because he known to get people kicked out. You say something crazy to him, mm-hmm. he get you put out of there. You know what I'm saying? So now you just spent this money, said something crazy. You ain't make it to the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I feel both sides, but I don't think you should get away with actually disrespecting a player like that. Mm-hmm. Granted, he might not do what he might be having a bad night, mm-hmm. but you don't get the right to just talk that crazy to him. Like you can say, "Yo, get it together, bro. What's happening?"
Right.
You terrible tonight, but you get to talk about his family because sometimes the players' family they be sitting right next to you, especially with them kind of seats.
Yeah.
They looking over. My daddy getting trashed. If I say, you know what I'm saying, that's my daddy. Yeah. You trash too, little boy. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because they be on that juice, so they gonna say anything.
And that's a lot of times what it be. They be on that juice, man.
Yeah, man. Like you were saying with LeBron, they just showing recent dudes talking about his hair.
Yeah, he told my man. He said, "I know what I got a lot of." Though.
Right, and walked out.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's just like, to me, you have to have a certain type of skin to deal with that. Like,
absolutely.
Even though you're an athlete, you on the screen every day. You consider a celebrity or whatever. You still have to have a certain type of skin to deal with that type of stuff because you're still human.
Right.
You got like Kawhi. He ain't like talking this and that. I'm pissed off at him. He need to retire. Taking his money and this whole freaking load management. Yeah, this whole load management crap.
Hey, Kawhi, get better, bro.
Man, go retire. Retire.
So, get better, champ. Get better.
But you gotta have tough skin, man. And I think just when you're in a professional atmosphere like that, fans, like you said, they on that juice and they feel like just like people at the airport be trying to tell the pilots, oh, you need to get me. You need to.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Come on, like how you gonna just because you pay for your ticket don't mean you get to control the narrative.
But that's that's people think that they spent a couple of dollars, they own you for the time that they got to be around you. So,
and let me tell you, there's a little secret. That's why I don't play fantasy football because a lot of people, man, you got to give me this, you got to give me that. oh, this sorry bastard didn't do this. The little betting games. He ain't do this. He ain't do that. And I just like, man, y'all own these people.
I don't know, man. I play fantasy basketball, so I mean, it's intense right now.
Well, I said what I said.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said what I said.
We say what we say. We you know what I'm saying? My homeboys call it nerd sports. Call me sticks and stones. You know what I'm saying? Sticks and stones. Okay, how y'all feel? They need to get their shit together.
All right. Moving along. Let's talk about this quarter zip trend. Quarter zip, if you don't know what I'm talking about, because at first I didn't know what was going on when it was a big thing. It's the half sweater.
Oh, you talking about the cubicle sweaters?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, what are they talking about?
No,
you know, this whole thing. I got a few of them.
No, thank you.
I've been had them.
No, thank you.
The problem that I have with it is it's cool that they got the young guys that's saying, oh, this is a thing and we're dressing better. But on the flip side of that, you say that as if jogging jackets or just regular t-shirts or whatever this stuff is wrong. And then it becomes a racial thing to where they started saying, oh, they're trying to dress like white folks now and this, and that. And I'm like, no, that's not what it is. And I said, that's what society puts on when you have to look, they want you to look a certain way. And the quarter zip kind of goes along with, like you said, cubicle or Wall Street.
Cubicle wear. Yeah.
You know, the khakis and the Sperry's, whatever shoes they wear. And for me, it's just like, nah, if you know how to dress, you been had quarter zips. So it's not even.
No, thank you.
To me, it's not a trend. Well, I got some.
No, thank you.
I'm a dresser. So I got some. But I just didn't like it. I didn't like it because it kind of gave off like, you shouldn't be wearing tracksuits or you shouldn't be wearing, you know, regular button downs all of a sudden. And then the way they was doing it, they going to Starbucks and getting these coffee drinks and posting.
I mean, that's just what the kids trying to be trendy. Like, I got it. You know, if this is what they own now, let them have it. I mean, it does. They are dressing a little. Excuse me. They dressing up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We can't complain about them wearing hoodies and stuff all day. Then they switch to the quarter zips, and now we complaining about that. Like your mother and daddy complained about what stuff you wore back. Remember cross colors? My mother hated that stuff.
They wasn't buying me now.
You know what I'm saying?
Cost too much.
She wasn't. I mean, she ain't buying, but I got some.
How did you get some, sir?
You know what I'm saying? She ain't buying, but I got some.
How did you get it, sir?
But so I mean, let them have it, man. Like, you know, guys like, you know, my brother Crespo love him. You know what I'm saying? He's a quarter zip king.
For sure.
No, thank you. But you know, if the kids want, if that's their new thing, let them have it, man. Like, they still gonna sag their clothes, so it don't even matter. The pants still gonna sag. It's got a quarter zip on with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what they want to wear. Go ahead, man. It ain't gonna last that long.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's just the trend of it, as if it's like this is something new, and then, you know what I'm saying? No,
it's new to this generation. Yes, it is. Like you're 50, sir. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not 50.
You know what I'm saying? You're 50, sir.
I'm close to 50.
But the new gen, they wasn't wearing that stuff.
You're right. They probably weren't introduced to it.
Yeah. So if they want to, you know, quarter zip it, let them have it.
Okay. All right. Moving along.
Hold on, but it's crazy that you talk about fashion, because I seen something and they said, how old do you? What you supposed to dress your age? And this was a big thing. Like, a man had put up a video, and I think he was in his 50s, you know, and he had on little, you know, crop top or whatever, you know, little short shirts, you know, that the men be wearing. They crop top to me. I mean, your belt show, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm thinking like crop top.
Nah.
Like
the men's crop top. It look like a jersey, if you ask me, like a football jersey.
Oh yeah, nah.
But anyway, and the lady was like, you know, people's like, you trying to dress like the YNs and all this, and what my question is, who determines how old you got to be to wear something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this guy I follow on YouTube, the fashion guy. I forgot what his name is. Every Monday and Wednesday, he do a little fashion thing, and he's quick to say, at a certain age, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that. 50 ain't the same 50 to everybody. Like you got an older, broke down body 50, and then you got a guy who might be 50, but he might look like he's 45. He might look 40. Like he took care of himself.
Right.
So he has a younger physique as far as what he looks like versus the guy who really didn't take care of himself or just got old. You know what I'm saying? He looks it. Like, so who to say what should you wear at a certain age? Because if that's the case, that goes all the way around because men wear what they want to wear, women will wear what they want to wear. What's age appropriate for a person?
That's a good question. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm one of them that if I see a dude that's 50 and he's sagging his pants, and it be the ones with all the cuts and the diamonds and all that stuff in it that you see the youngins wear, I'm just kind of like, bro, you shouldn't be wearing that. But like you said, but they be having bad bodies too. So
I mean, but look at let's take Jim Jones for example. Let's take Jim Jones, who feels he's a trendsetter, whatever, and he wears a lot of things that not for me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not for me. And Jimmy, I think he just turned 50.
Yep.
Or he's very close.
I think he just turned 50.
And so people say he's still dressed like he's young, but Jimmy technically is young. Like 50 is not old.
No,
it's older. It's not old though.
And I look at it. Look at the field he's in. So I look at that as well.
That matters. That definitely matters. Yeah.
So he can wear whatever he wants to. Right. He is his own businessman.
That's what I mean? Real. He is an entrepreneur.
Right. Yeah. So that knock yourself out.
Right.
Not for me.
Right. I get you.
You know what I mean? Not for me.
Because it's like, are you saying that at 50 you're supposed to wear slacks and quarter zips like my? Damn, I just described Crespo.
Hey, he keep messing with you, bruh.
Dang.
He keep messing with you, bruh.
But like for me to see a man dressed like that, I just be like, he going to work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for me. Like that whole Dockers and all that. We wore that in high school. You know what I'm saying? Rockports, Dockers.
When you going to get a job.
Yeah, I know, but we wore it just for regular fashion.
Oh, yeah.
You know, button downs.
We looked at y'all as the preps.
But you know, remember for a minute in the 90s or the 2000s, Kanye switched to that jeans and the button down. And everybody jumped on it.
Even before that, Motown Philly.
Right, but that's still the 90s. We was still high school.
They was doing it. Though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Though. But like. I don't get it. Like I would look at a man crazy for not having a pair of jeans. Now how he wear them, that's on him, man. Like I can't knock how a man wear his jeans. I ain't gotta wear them. You know what I'm saying? Sagging is something that it's got 8 different meanings and all that. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want my drawers and shit showing. That ain't me. That ain't cool for me. But somebody that do it, I don't knock them. Like, give me your pants, bro.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well,
I just think people need to just leave people alone. Let them do them.
But you know that I found this out too. They were saying that now, the most selling thing is like online and stuff is rage. So when people,
go ahead,
out of sex, rage sells more than sex. So saying if we sit here, and if we sit here, we get to arguing like,
yeah.
That's gonna go up.
Oh yeah.
Versus if we sit here talking like we talk now,
toxicity is definitely something that's rolling.
So to your point with that, people are always gonna have something negative, and that's why I'm getting tired of this back and forth, which is gonna take us into the next subject.
It's always a woman that's talking about what a man should do, but then if we get in that closet,
that's different.
Then what's up? We out of line. We. What they call them brothers sassy and all that.
Yeah.
Because that's what they call the brother for defending himself. They called him sassy. I said, so he supposed to let you talk about him? That's crazy.
Right.
But all right.
It's ridiculous. But I was going down the avenue of, all these rich guys arguing with each other all the time. Like we were just talking about Jim Jones, him and Academic, and I can't stand that dude. DJ Academic is going back and forth because of what he was saying that they dress like little kids or something over there. So they was going back and forth to the point to where I think academics went and put
He
a
put a restraining
order against Mano.
allegedly. I don't know if it's real. They
And
could
I'm like,
they could
what?
all sit there and wrote them lines together. He called him a jar of relish though. That shit had me crying.
Yeah, he said he built like a
I said,
jar, really.
damn.
But it's just like, when do you just kind of be like, man, go and do your thing? I ain't got
No, his
time.
platform-
Because
his platform- no,
it sells. That's what I'm
His
saying.
platform too big for him to say whatever, and did nobody say that back. His platform too big. Academics.
Oh yeah,
platform too
but
big.
that's what he feeds off of.
But I'm saying
that's
though,
how
like,
he eats.
if I'm
off
them,
of rage.
if I'm them, I'm not ignoring that either. His platform's too big.
Really? Nah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
absolutely.
even. I guess because I just don't like him personally. I just be like, man, whatever, man.
Yeah, I ain't turning the cheek.
You gonna go up with him.
One thing I'm turning is up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only thing I'm turning is up, big dog.
I'd be like, I'll be in the back seat. You gonna push the buttons.
You know what I'm saying?
Call me up when you need me.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
But moving on, let's talk about the whole Diddy documentary that 50 put out, or executive produced on Netflix. Everybody had a lot to say. I'm gonna let you go in, and then I'll say what I got to say about it.
I don't have nothing to say. I ain't watch it.
Oh, you ain't watch it?
No,
Okay,
I'm not in that kind of TV.
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch it.
All right, I watched it, and it was just like, I was bored one day, and I said, all right, let me watch it, because everybody was talking about it. It's nothing new in there. For people like me and you that grew up in these times, we knew what happened with Biggie. We knew what happened with Pac. We knew all this stuff. So he put all that stuff in there, and it kind of focused on Puffy's dealings with the early women that he was dealing with, and things of that nature. So nothing was new to me. The only thing that stood out to me about this documentary was the pompousness of Puffy. Because as soon as it comes on, they're recording him in his hotel room before his trial.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm immediately thinking, like, who is recording themselves before the trial? So that he's doing this himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, who is this pompous to think that they was gonna get off and document everything that's going on before you go to trial? And I was like, this dude don't lost his mind. He has completely lost the grip of reality, thinking that he was gonna get off on this stuff, and he was gonna to document it. It was gonna come out somewhere or another. Had he beat this case, he would have been like, yeah, this was that, recording himself, probably put a little documentary and all of this stuff out. And I was just like, this is sickening. And then it showing where he was out taking pictures with fans, and he was talking about, I can't these dirty fans on me. I need to go take an alcohol bath. You know, I mean, it was terrible. So it's like everybody was on him like, that dude is a terrible person.
I mean,
and so now you got half people talking about, well, 50 was wrong for putting it out. Why he keep going there, brothers? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I don't like 50. But I ain't mad at him. You know why? Because y'all don't gave him. Y'all gave him this. He's been doing this forever. If you didn't like him, don't support him. But now he has this dude is a Jedi in trolling. You cannot beat 50 in trolling. It's impossible. So now that he's doing it, and y'all support all this other stuff, don't stop now, because it may be. I'm not saying that you was for Puffy, but now all of a sudden, oh, let's not be fighting in public. He been doing it forever. He been doing it forever. So miss me with that. Them people that miss me with that. So that's what got me fired up with.
I see
with that, man. Because it's like, come on, man.
You're a touch right now. I ain't got that though. I don't watch it. I don't keep up with it.
You ain't miss nothing.
Yeah, I'm straight.
You ain't miss nothing. I did look at the Eddie Murphy joint too.
Real good.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
real good.
I think a lot of stuff is overlooked with Eddie, because I think we have grown. He's been ingrained in us
our entire life.
So we kind of just, oh, that's Eddie. And then when you look at his achievements and what he's done, and the groundbreaking stuff that he's done, you just like, dang, this brother done did everything.
Definitely a pioneer.
Everything, man. Shout out to Eddie Murphy, man. Shout out to Eddie. Moving on. Real quick, I'm gonna be petty real quick. All y'all people that still shop at Target, and they had that little surprise bag for Black Friday.
I don't know nothing about it, dog.
So Target set up this joint where they want to bring the people back because they losing so much money. And they was like, "Oh, we got a swag bag." That's literally what they called it. Swag bag.
Got 'em.
Come on out on Friday, on Black Friday, to get your swag bag. That bag had a card of deck of Uno cards, chapstick, and energy drink.
Y'all need energy to be talking shit, playing Uno. I get it. Go ahead, Target. I get it.
Well, I said, y'all better leave these folk alone.
Man.
Leave these folk alone, man. Leave them alone. But anyway, I had to get that a deck of Uno cards, some chapstick, and energy.
Don't get your foot wet. I've been that late. I gotta watch that later.
Oh man. All right, moving on.
Talk about that Ozempic thing, man.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. I wanted to get on fun. Or should we do with Ozempic and then go to fun?
Yeah, let's go to Ozempic first.
Okay. The Ozempic situation is Ozempic. They got a lot of stuff happening right now. Lawsuits coming out. People that's been taking these shots is going blind. I try to stay away from talking about it because this is your avenue because you work out, you're in the gym, and you're an advocate of doing it the right way. Losing weight, that is, I'm speaking of. I try not to talk about it because I actually know a lot of people that do it. And I don't agree with it. But also people, here, your camera is that. Yeah, that's your camera. That's your camera. That's your camera because I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do.
I'm losing sight out here, man. Trying to get it done fast. 180,000 people in that lawsuit because they went blind messing with them drugs. It ain't meant for y'all. The price of Ozempic that went through the roof because the people that really needed it, they can't even get it no more because y'all out here using it to lose weight. Now y'all didn't read the side of it because they ain't gonna win a lawsuit. Because the side of it say it's harmful. It can cause you to go blind.
You gotta read.
You gotta read.
What was I?
Man said they had to read.
You gotta read.
I bet they read this, but on a serious note, man,
got to read.
Everything that you gotta do it's a cause and effect, especially when it's done quick. Y'all taking these shots, y'all looking good for 6 months, y'all back fat again. That's exactly what happens. If you don't put the work in while you taking these shots, you got 6 months of glory, you're back fat again. Now you might be back fat, losing your eyesight.
Bruh.
Was it worth it? I take that stuff very serious, man, because you don't have to do it. All you gotta do is just dedicate yourself, put the work in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna come overnight. It ain't supposed to come overnight.
Nope.
You didn't get that way overnight.
You wouldn't appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just cut the bull. Y'all losing lives and eyesight. Y'all losing a lot
for a look.
For pretty much for a look. That your inside still ain't healthy. That's the crazy part about it. Like you getting it done. You're getting it done, but your inside still ain't healthy. The outside look great. The attention you got, that's what you was getting. You did it for. You got that. But the inside is still the bag of trash. You know what I'm saying? Got to get in there, man. It ain't gonna come overnight. You gonna slip. You gonna fall off. You gonna get back on the horse. Whatever you got to do. But this weight loss quick scheme that everybody doing is starting to cost people lives. It's 180,000 people out here. They saying went blind from taking this shot. What are celebrities that's endorsing all this saying something about it? They got their checks. These people, this is the real serious lawsuit that's out here about this, man. This is real. And like you said, I know people out here taking the shots. You know what I'm saying? I got social media. Your neck ain't supposed to look like that when you lose weight. Not if you use it, not if you do it gradually. Come on, man. Like, let's be honest. I don't want to see nobody else get hurt. I don't want to see nobody die for a look. Just put the work in and appreciate. You appreciate it probably more if you put the work in versus you got it quick. You lost the weight 6 months later, man. 6 months later. and you got to keep taking the shot for it to keep the weight off, the suppression to happen. Because if you don't keep taking it, you back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? I don't. Is it causing people lives, man? It's very serious. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody. If you're doing it, man, you ain't gotta listen to me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you want to do anyway. But just think about it, or read the side of it and ask yourself: are you willing to do without any of them things that's on the side of that bottle or that syringe? I don't know. Well, how it come pills? Like,
I think it's a shot. I don't know. I think it's a shot.
Oh,
I think it's a shot.
Well, you gotta probably come in a box, whatever.
Yeah, like a little pen. Yeah.
Look at what you're doing to yourself. Are you cool with losing one of them? If you is, hey man, knock yourself out. Yeah. But you gotta take it serious, man, because that's a real thing. I couldn't believe that, man. I was like, damn, going blind?
Yeah, crazy. I'm sorry for that. That's why I say you see them, all them drug commercials. When you see it, and they get to whispering, may cause you to lose your eyesight, may cause you terminal illness, internal bleeding, man. And da da da. Like, all in the bottom at the end.
That shit dangerous.
And they dancing in the park while he's on may lose feeling in your toes for 3 days.
Like, yo, man, I see these older ladies in the gym. They're really putting that work in too.
Also, I want to say a lot of it. Not to cut you off, a lot of it has to do with it starting in the kitchen.
Yeah, and that's real.
It started in the kitchen.
You know what? I seen this comedian say this, but it's real though. He said, you know how you can tell if a person disciplined? And the dude was like, how? He said, look at their body. I said, dang.
Yeah.
I said, that's real though. Yeah. Like you could tell how disciplined a person is by looking at their body.
Dang, I never thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? What you putting in yourself.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying advocating for I'm the board of health. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm probably gonna have a drink when I go out. But I'm honest enough to know 5 days a week I'm going to get that work in.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah, but get off that shot, man. I'm not coming to your funeral if I know you died because of that shot. I'm be honest with you.
That's a hard pill.
I'm so serious about it. I ain't coming. Because you ain't had to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real for me. It's people that had diabetes and they can't even get their medicine now, dog. Right. That's what it was. It done went up through the roof. What it was for.
It's literally a diabetic.
Because everybody want to wear a size 4 or get into their 32 jeans, weigh 160 pounds as a grown man. No, thank you.
Yeah, and to me, it take
I'm good.
It take years off of you when you look like you said the neck and you get skinny. Somebody I know that's a family member of mine. I love her and she cool, funny. She told me herself. She did. I don't know if she used that, but she did something quick to lose a lot of weight. And she said, I wish I would have never did it. She said, I lost my titties, I lost my ass.
You got to stay on it, dog. Like you really have to put that work in when you start that, down that path. You know what I'm saying? I read up on it because I know too many people that take it. I need to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit dangerous, man. That shit is dangerous.
Wow.
It's not meant for that. Stop it. Stop it. Let's go down.
Oh, I was looking for my pen. There
you go. Stop it.
All right. If you drink Uncle Nearest, this is something you might want to listen to. Fawn Weaver, the owner and operator of Uncle Nearest, was recently on an IG Live berating a quote-unquote old classmate, allegedly, from middle school.
A supporter. He's a supporter. Yeah.
And he said he knew her from middle school, and she literally went off. I don't know you, and just talking down to him in every sense of berating the man that you can. When it hit the waves, everybody was just like, yeah, she's used to doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Start looking up stuff. She's always been this way. Yet she's in court with her company with some misappropriation of funds in the same space. Yeah. Okay.
Stay focused. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, it just got everything to do with it. You know what I'm going to do because we talked about it. I like to double back. You feel me? You might want to simmer down a little bit. And I ain't want to tell rich folk what to do with their money. But sometimes when you get too big for your britches, you got to sit down sometimes. Just sit down. Okay. And hopefully everything come out in the wash and she good with her finances and the company. Cause I'm one that I back black businesses. And actually it's a good liquor. So I'm hoping that everything works out in her favor. But at the same time, these actions, the way you moving, way out of line. And just side story before I let you get it. I work with this woman, older lady, came to work with us. We're in a labor intense job. She came to work with us. And I'm like, why did you come out here? She was a head nurse. She had been a nurse for 20 some years. I said, why did you come work out here? She said, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sean. She said, I'm tired of working under black women. She said, every black woman that I worked under was just mean and rude for no reason. And I've heard that a few times. A few times. And again, I've never had a problem with it, but I've seen it and I've heard it. So that's when I look at Fawn Weaver, that's something that kind of comes back up in my psyche just because I've heard it from so many other women, black women that have worked under black women. They all say the same thing. What's your take?
When I first seen it, I was just like, dang, like she really had to do dog like that. And then I was grateful at the same time that she didn't run into what we like to call a nigga.
Right, because he was cool about it.
Yeah, I mean he was. They said well, allegedly they said he laughed about it after later on because him and his partners they said they wouldn't no big deal.
Mm.
But you have to be mindful of the cameras on and how you treat people that's there to support you because the brother had a bottle of it in his hand when all this went down.
Yep.
I'm okay with her making a mistake. She made a mistake. She's suffering for it because they killing her on social media. Oh, my bad. Unaliving her on social,
I can't stand you.
on social media about what happened, which is I feel is well deserved. And the reason I feel is well deserved at this point is because she's coming back with I'm gonna drop the whole video so y'all can see. We already seen how rude you is. We ain't got to keep seeing it. So then she went further than that and put out a statement of apology to the brother. You could tell she didn't write it. So then she went on and did it again. She put a video out, wanted to get with the brother and apologize and all that. Now, my thing is you don't apologize for something that you feel you wasn't wrong in.
Come on now.
So it was a week and a half ago, I think. You made your apology, you made your video of this. Oh, you grew up, you went to 3 different junior highs, you don't remember whatever. None of that qualifies to do a person like that. Turn them around, say, look here, y'all, look what he said. Like, you could have just said, sir, I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for supporting me, but I don't remember. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or even just like, oh, thank you. Cool.
I'm just, like I said, I'm grateful she didn't run into somebody who really was going to show out there. Or you're not going to embarrass me. We going to both be embarrassed out here today. You ain't running into one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it could have got funky out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Gotta treat people better. Am I gonna stop buying Uncle Nearest? I bought it to support years ago. It just really wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't bought it since. If somebody got it, I ain't gonna. But that's all I got is Uncle Nearest. I'm gonna drink it. You know what I'm saying? But it just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But
you're a Scotch guy anyway.
Yeah. I just wish her well. I think she need to take a step back and look at it and just be quiet. Take your smack on the ass and move on. You got more important things because we still need her. You know what I'm saying? We definitely still need her in what she does. You know what I'm saying? But she gotta do better. Yeah, she gotta do better. As far as the nurse saying, work for black women and all that, I think black women are hard on each other. You know what I'm saying? I wish it wasn't the way it is. I don't know why they that way, but they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, let me say that. I don't know if I'm gonna quit being a nurse and come out of that. How old is she?
She was over 50. She was about 55.
She out there to fly. I don't want to hear that black woman.
Well, she down there in the hole. She getting it.
Man, you out there to fly. You talking
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that was her only job.
Yeah, you out there to fly. You out there to
she
fly.
stopped doing the nursing.
You
So.
did everything in nursing. You come out there to fly. Who you talking to?
So, hey, whatever.
Let's go, man.
We gotta talk about your boy now.
Yes, sir.
We gotta talk about the boy.
Yes, sir. I am a proud supporter of Michigan Wolverine sports.
Your camera. That's your camera.
I am not a supporter of anything the brother has done, and he lost his damn mind. Like he lost it all, man. Like
undefeated.
Oh man, he lost it all, man. God damn, he set us back 1,000 years.
Thousands.
Brothers ain't gonna get no. But in college football, man, it's a lot of black coaches, Power 5, Power 4 coaches. It ain't many. It ain't many. And prestigious schools, the Notre Dames, the Michigans, the Georgias, the UCLAs, schools like that, man, you get them jobs, man. Hey, you can't be in there.
You got to work and go home.
Yeah,
work and go home.
Yeah, you can't be out there on that other shit, man.
Yeah,
this dude, man.
Home, man.
Oh my God.
How old is he?
I don't even think he was 40. I don't even think he was 40. This is what you call doing something you ain't got no business doing. And when you get caught, this is how you crash out for real. Like, yeah, he got caught, he crashed out because he doing something he ain't no business doing. Do you believe in a certain a such thing as being too comfortable because I'm accepted?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's you
Definitely.
believe in that? And I think he was a victim of that. You know,
amongst other things.
You was handed a job, you know, after being as a champion. Because you was the offensive coordinator when Michigan won. You was handed this job. So you had the keys to everything. All you had to do was win. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he got comfortable and thought that he forgot that he was black. You know what I'm saying? He forgot that not only that, them people don't be playing when it comes to that scandal, man. Especially in college football, man. Yo, they don't play about that scandal. Like, especially on that level. Like you can cheat on some points or something like that. They be like, all right, we can work this out.
Right. It was spin you folk game.
I ain't never seen a coach, white, black, orange, green, do something in college football when it came to a woman and they made it out of the situation. I ain't never seen it. You know, the Rick Pitino, Bobby Pitino, when he was on the motorcycle, he left it right there. He had to go.
Yeah.
Granted, he didn't get a coach job. He ain't got he left Arkansas, but he back coaching again. I ain't never seen that, you know what I'm saying, where they ain't go, get you away from them. You can have your issue.
Right.
But we gonna get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he crossed every line possible.
He
crossed every line possible. You was married. You got breaking and entering, and they giving him every charge they could find. I think his shoes was tied the wrong way. They threw that in there. Like I ain't never seen so many charges. They got the man no bond. He locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude. Yo, but this what happened, man. You got them little, them chin strap beards. You can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? These brothers are, oh my God, dog. He done set us back so far. I don't even feel sorry for the dude, man.
How can you, man? Let me tell you something. In my camp.
I'm just saying.
That boom is undefeated.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that.
Undefeated.
Yeah,
come on, brother.
Yeah, that's Sana.
Come on, you gotta cut yourself off at some point. Hey, look, okay, good. You gonna we're just gonna go our separate ways. But I'm not finna pull up and try to coerce you violently, allegedly, to not put our business out here when I've been doing it for years.
And she kept her job.
For years.
She played the game, you know what I'm saying?
And again, you are a black man in a predominantly white
You jump in that jacuzzi water, man. That thing feels
situation.
That thing felt so good in that jacuzzi water.
That boom boom is
He
undefeated.
was like,
You think he go back and get him a sister after all this?
No, he married to a white
I
woman.
know, but she gonna be gone. She finna get that.
No, they already said she's staying. White women don't leave that easy, bro. White women ain't going nowhere.
The
man.
white women, they put something in your drink. They leave and get the insurance money.
Yeah, that's what they
gonna put something in your drink.
Her daddy called her and said, "Yo, you relax. You know it. You probably know it. You know what I'm saying. You know it. You relax. We straight. You know what I'm saying. Wait till the money run out, then late. Then we gonna file them." She told him, "Yeah, she chill out. White women ain't going nowhere.
What, they got 3 kids?
Something like that. White women ain't packing up that house, man. She like, is you crazy? Bring your cheating ass home.
She finna get that money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gonna disappear at some point.
I mean, yeah, he'll be working at
he gonna disappear.
He'll be working at Target.
With the swag bag.
Yeah, with the swag bag here soon. Yeah, he definitely, oh man, he done messed up the money.
Oh man, we got 2 more if you want to get in.
I'm still digesting this.
I want to move on.
This dude to set us back 1,000 years. Oh man, go dogs. I might as well start going saying, I never do that. Hell the dogs. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hey man, all brothers, listen to me, man. Shannon Sharp.
Come on, dog.
Shannon Moore. Or Sharrone Moore. And any other brother you know out here that mess with that pork. See what happened to you. You mess with that pork, man. You
gonna pay for it.
Do more than get your feet fat. You know, pork make your feet fat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you better chill out.
You're gonna have blood pressure in the wallet.
I'm trying to tell you, leave that pork alone, man. You better cut it out. You know
oh my goodness. I said I was moving on, brother. Can I move on?
Yeah, go ahead. Brothers.
Another situation. T.I. was talking to who was the preacher? I can't remember.
Kurt Franklin.
Kurt Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
And he really pretty much just told him like church is a business. I don't believe in it. And that's just how I feel about it. What's your thoughts on it? And we talk about this a lot, so
it's a lot of money in religion. It is. I can see where you're coming from. Church is run like a business. It kind of is. You know what I'm saying? People that go to these mega churches and stuff, I think they understand what they signed up for and they all in. Then you got, people like you and I. Well, nah, because we don't even go. So it's people that go and they go to the little shack. They go to the churches with the, they're just not on that level and they get what they looking for. I think even in church, status matters to some people. They want to say they go to Creflo's church. Because I remember, guys we work with, some of them go, they love it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even afford it. I don't know, but they love it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with, to a certain extent. Now, if he talking religion wise, that's a whole different conversation. Because the message is the message. It's all about how you take it. Do we need all the, everything that goes along with it to get a message? No. But are we there? Yes, we are. So I'm not for mega churches. It's not my thing. So if he talking on that aspect, yeah, I agree with him.
Okay. I agree with him wholeheartedly. Because I look at it, I think because I look at the history of especially black churches back in the slavery days, that's literally where the only place you can go and congregate with each other. Whether it was about religion or whether it was about putting plans together, which was doing the civil rights movement and all these things, the black church was a beacon of change and help. But to now move forward to the churches that we're seeing now, and even the churches that I was raised in, it was more everybody knew everybody. So it was more of a family feel or a community feel. And as I got older and the mega churches started, I would say the mega churches started hitting, especially here with Creflo. That had to be in like early mid 90s.
We're gonna get credit where credit's due. Jimmy Swagger was the first one.
I was that was on TV.
I'm just saying it was out there.
So I'm saying
Jimmy Swagger,
the first one that was tangible for me.
Okay.
That was Creflo here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And that had to been like in the mid 90s, mid to late 90s.
Okay.
When it started. And to experience it, it was just like, nah, I don't like this. I feel like just a number. Like, I don't like this. And the number of offerings and this and that. And you don't even get to talk to the preacher. You know, a lot of people look for the preacher because, you know, people, because they can deliver this word, deliver this message, they look for them for guidance. But you can't get to talk. You don't get to talk to these mega church preachers. Whereas the churches I grew up in, the preacher would come by. He'd come hang out with you sometime.
Yeah. He pull up.
You feel me?
For grandma's apple pie.
You know? So, but to get away from that.
No plate.
So. So I look at now people that the church now is literally, that's what it's based off of, these big churches. You don't get the small churches, and even when the ones you do, they struggling just to make it. So they do have to kind of push to try to make a little bit here and there just so they can keep their doors open. And so for me, it is, you start selling religion. And I've always looked at it as, I'm gonna go, I get the message, but why do I have to pay for it every time I come in here?
I mean,
and that's the problem I have. And then I also look at it, if he's living way better than I am, this preacher, if we putting in offerings and this dude buying a jet, no, I'm not gonna put in for that. I can't be here for that.
They say, you know, it's a full-time job. They say, you know, during the week he might go lay hands on people and go speak at this place and speak at that place. I mean, that's what they say. You know what I'm saying?
When he's speaking in these places, where that money going?
I mean, is that his overtime money? I mean, I don't know.
It ain't going in the community,
and I can't say that. I don't know. I don't want to be sit up here and act like I know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me. It ain't for you.
When last time you been to a fish fry at the church? That's how they used to raise money back in the day.
Fish fry. Man, we just had a fish fry conversation in the break room the other day. What's a good side? What's your side for a fish fry?
I'm gonna do some coleslaw.
Yeah,
I do coleslaw and some fries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I just said just give me the fish.
I had asked you.
My bad. I kind of got off the subject.
Yeah, when was the last time you been to a fish fry at the church? Because that's how they used to raise money back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't been to church in a minute, dog. Like, he know my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time I've been to church. He know my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say it, make it seem like it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but can we blame the messenger for the way you like to hear the message? Because it's a lot of churches around here somebody can go to, but they choose to go to the mega church because it ain't just the message, the status, bro. Nobody in these places they want to say they wanted to you to know that's where they go to church, because you can go down the street, to church. It's a church everywhere, but you choose to go to this church for you like the way the message is being spoken, but you like that status. To say I go to church here, you know. So who's to blame? Because if we didn't provide the funds for these places, there wouldn't be no place.
I put it right along with, I call it cult behavior. To me, I think people use religion as a cult and a way to control people.
I think control. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I tell the story all the time. When I was dating a lot, I would meet women that was in the church, and they would always be like, "Oh, you," and they ask me, "Why you go?" And I tell them, "Hey, look, I think y'all just follow whatever they say, whether it's what's happening in your life or not. You just follow whatever the preacher say.
Man.
Now, that's not right. And I say, well, I'm just telling you. And then I go to church with them. I'm damn near in the club. Heels, tight ass dresses.
Now you dressing. That's different. Come as you are.
No.
Come as you are, man.
So they in their club attire, but then it's clicked up in there too. So now you got this group of people talking about this group of people over here. Y'all in the same church, but y'all bumping heads. It's like they in there banging. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you want me to come to church? Like, this the church you want me to go to?
Everybody got a. She just wanted you to go hit a word with her.
But they wouldn't talk to me once they found out that I wasn't in the church like that.
I can see that.
So, come on.
You know, they go to church Sunday.
And if you don't go, and then my thing is, if you going off of the word, you're supposed to take people as they are, love people, whatever. You ain't supposed to be judgmental, right? But I'm not judging you because you go to church. You go to church every Sunday. Knock yourself out. I'll be here when you get back, and then you can be nasty when you get back.
Pretty much.
But you mad at me because I won't go with you?
Be nasty.
Come on. Now, where's the judgment in that? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna not talk to you because you go to church, but you will not talk to me because I don't go to church. That's very biased to me.
I mean, everybody got a preference, brother. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to talk to people that's into the book, into the building. But, you know the book, but they want you in the building, dog.
Okay.
On Sundays, on Wednesdays for Bible study. You know what I'm saying? They want you to the men's group. They want you on Saturday for choir practice. You know what I'm saying?
Not your boy. No, sir. Not your. No, sir. You can miss me with that, brother.
Please don't pass me not. Don't pass.
I'm just gonna bless my food. I'm gonna bless that thing before I go out in there and eat it up real good. So yeah, you got to bless all your food, brother.
Borderline heathen.
Anything you eat, you got to bless it. You feel me? Anyway, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us as usual. We always gonna have a good time, good conversation.
Don't pass me by.
18th, you usually leave us with something to say, and I'm gonna cut your singing off, and I want you to leave us something prolific.
Hey, you ain't at church, boy, crazy. I ain't got nothing, man. It was a joy to sit in once again.
Yes, indeed.
As the world turns, man, that's how we go. You know what I'm saying? You know, politics is always easy to talk about. I'm really serious when I don't know who all watched the Tire Show. Please, if you taking the shot, whatever you're using for weight loss, please be careful if nothing else. I can't make nobody stop. I just hope you care about yourself enough to read the side of the box that come in or however it comes and understand that you're really taking a chance on changing your life and other people's forever for an appeal because it's not healthy still. And that's all I really got.
He did it, y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all be easy and hold it in the road.
Please don't pass me by. That when you jump. Oh man, you wild. You know what I'm saying?